Welcome back, Algebra 1. In this video, we'll be talking about evaluating expressions. So again, if you need to pause the video to write down what you need and then hit play. Okay, so let's hop right into it. So when we evaluate an expression, we're substituting known values for variables and simplifying the expression. So let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, part A is asking us to simplify the expression negative 3x squared plus 4y plus 11x squared minus 2y. So if we're trying to simplify, we're going to combine the like terms. So I've got negative 3x squared here, and another term that's got an x squared is right there. So when we combine those terms, we get, oh, my pen froze. We get 8x squared. Okay, because those are like terms. And then I see I've got positive 4y minus 2y. So 4y minus 2y is just 2y. So plus 2y. Okay, so I've simplified the expression, and this is it. So our simplified expression after we've combined like terms is 8x squared plus 2y. Part B is saying evaluate the expression if x equals 5 and y equals negative 6. So remember, evaluate means we're going to substitute our known values in for our variables. So our expression right now is 8x squared plus 2y. But in part B, they're telling us that, hey, x is going to equal 5 and y is going to equal 6. So we're going to substitute those values in. So let's see. I see 8. And instead of writing x, well, they told me that x is equal to 5. So I'm going to write 5 in place of x squared plus 2. And instead of writing y, I'm going to replace that with the value of negative 6. Okay, I'm literally just substituting those values in. And then I want to follow order of operations to simplify all of this. So let's see, this turns into 8. 5 squared is 25. Plus 2 times negative 6, that's negative 12. Okay, following order of operations, I want to do the multiplication first. So 8 times 25, I'm going to bring this over here. 8 times 25 is 200. And 200, I'm going to bring back that negative 12. So 200 minus 12 is going to give us 188. And that's our answer. Okay, let's try another one. In example 3, we want to do something similar. So we want to simplify the expression that they give us. So I'm going to look for the like terms, and I see negative 7a and negative 2a. So when I combine those like terms, I get negative 7a minus 2a, that's negative 9a. And then I'm going to look at e, so my e squareds. I've got e squared and negative 3e squared. Oh, but there's no number that's in front of my e. So when there's no number in front, that's just really saying I have 1 e squared. Okay, so 1 e squared minus 3e squared, that's going to give us negative 2 e squared. And that's my simplified expression. Okay, so I'm going to copy that down here, negative 9a minus 2e squared. And this time they're saying, hey, a is going to equal negative 1, and e is going to equal 2. So I'm going to replace those values into the expression. So let's see. I've got negative 9, and instead of writing a, I'm going to replace that with the negative 1 that they gave me. So that's negative 9, and then in parentheses, negative 1, and that shows multiplication, minus 2. And instead of writing e, I'm going to write 2 squared. Okay, so now let's do the math. So let's see. Negative 9 times negative 1. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive. So negative 9 times negative 1 is positive 9 minus. And then the first thing in order of operations, remember order of operations is PEMDAS. So P, E, and then M and D, and then A and S. So parentheses come first, followed by our exponent. So that means we want to take care of 2 squared first. So let's see. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which is 4. So that's negative 2 times 4. And I'm going to circle this because that 4 came from squaring the 2. Okay, and then our final step is just to multiply that 4 by 2. So I really have 9 minus 2 times 4 is 8. So 9 minus 8 equals 1. And that's our answer. Okay, let's take a look at one last example. So try this example on your own. When you're done watching, come back to class and we'll go over the answer together.